question and answers, get to know me video. Partially whispered, partially soft spoken, just kind of whatever I slip into. Just the heads up. Haven't been filming with this mic in my other videos. I was filming with just, the little shitty wired Apple mic, so I'm still getting used to using this mic in videos because it really does pick up like everything. Hopefully it doesn't like kind of ruin the lo-fi vibes, because I mean, like, you can still hear white noise, I feel like, and it's still like, I'm not, whatever. But yeah, so I might do some other triggers here and there. Just normal like hand fluttering, hand movements. I have like a bunch of like pillows and soft things near me, so we might do something with that, or just paper tapping. I really love paper sounds and whatever. So I have a board with all the questions in front of me, so I'm looking this way. That's what I'm looking at. So yeah, let's get started. So the first question, and before I start answering questions, I want to say thank you so much to people who come to questions. That's so nice. I did not expect people to ask me questions at all. So to have any is amazing. So the first question sorry, there was an airplane. The first question is, what TV shows have you been watching recently? So I watch a lot of TV. I'm like TV queen. I could talk about TV shows that I love for hours and hours and hours on end. But currently, I just watched the series finale of House of the Dragon season 2, so I am updated on that, up to date on it. Really, really good. Of course, I'm Team Black. Rhaenyra, of course. I really do love the Game of Thrones series, and I almost like this one a little bit more, dare I say. What else am I watching? Acapulco on Apple TV. Acapulco is so good. It's about this guy who is telling his nephew just stories about him working in this like 5-star resort, like celebrity resort in Acapulco, where he grew up in the 80s, and how he like got to be who he is today, because now he has like multiple houses, he has businesses. It's not really I'm on season 2, hasn't even gotten to like where he is now. So yeah, it's really fun. It's really funny. It's kind of lighthearted, but it still is serious. I really love it. I feel like I needed to resituate myself for a second there. Oh my god. But anyway, so Acapulco is definitely top tier show. It is so funny, like so funny. It's on Apple TV. Apple TV has a lot of great shows. It is so underrated as a streaming service. It's a little weird, a little jarring, I can't lie, like the interface and everything. It's a little weird, but oh my gosh, I keep hitting my Apple Watch on this little table. But anyways, as I was saying, so another show I just finished up catching up. I just caught up. I could have just said that. Is The Morning Show, which is featuring Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. I really love Reese Witherspoon. She is like one of my favorite actresses. She's so amazing in it, and so is Jennifer Aniston. Who else is in it? Steve Carell. It's a really great show. It's like about media companies and stuff like that, and journalists, and it's featuring real life events, but it's also just trying to address gender inequality and how it impacts like corporate America. And not just that, but the news and how it kind of just infiltrates everywhere. And I think that it's such a great show. It does such a great job at it. It's so entertaining. It's so interesting. It's so realistic. Realistic as hell. It's just so well done, and I think season 4 should be coming out sometime soon. They haven't announced a date. But I cannot wait because it was the first 3 seasons I just watched. So good. So good. I love it. Camila Cabello. I don't really love that song. Sometimes I can like it. And that's just the 3 shows that I've been recently watching. But yeah, I can go in more and more on favorite TV shows sometime later. I can also do like role plays and stuff like that. I want to do more stuff on my channel, just have like a lot of different kinds of content, so that might be something I do. I don't know, we'll see. Favorite YouTubers. My favorite YouTubers. Who are my favorite YouTubers? Well, I have multiple favorite ASMR artists, of course. Right now, KO ASMR. Oh my god. KO ASMR. Oh my god. KO ASMR. She does one of the series of like the girl who's like secretly obsessed with you, plays with your hair. Her series, her version of it is perfect to me. It is literally so funny. It is so relaxing, and it's just everything. It's so, even though like it's like a trope and like a thing, she does it the best. She is so funny. She could be on SNL. KO could be on SNL to me, because her obsessed character Tara, who is obsessed with her best friend Sarah, the work that she does on these videos, it is so funny, and like it's just so perfectly. Also, just like I have a degree in marketing and stuff like that. That is such a good like branding thing, because she just has such a perfect. She has little things that are like little phrases and sayings that are you can kind of anticipate in every video, like the ride or die, besties for life, ride or die. That is so brilliant. And also, when is she coming? Like there's little bits. She has bits that make it really original and really just so creative and so unique and so funny, so hilarious. It reminds me a lot of Scary Movie, like the movie Scary Movie with Anna Faris and Regina Hall. Her acting reminds me so much of that. It is so campy. It's so fun, and I love watching every single video of hers, because even though it's so relaxing, I have to tell myself not to like fall asleep, because like what she's saying is so funny, and what she's doing is, oh my god, she's just one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites is African Hosa ASMR. Hopefully I did the right click. I watch a lot of her videos. She does videos just talking about the Xhosa culture, and just talking about South Africa in general, and we'll do like teaching videos, language learning videos, and ASMR are some of my favorites. There's something really relaxing to it, and I really love learning new languages in general, so it's fun to me. So if you haven't checked her out, if you haven't checked her out, African Hosa ASMR, she's amazing. She has such a good soft spoken voice, and a good whisper too, of course. And there's the tongue clicks are just so tingly to me. They're so nice to listen to. Another person that I love to watch ASMR wise, favorite YouTuber, Batala's ASMR. I really love her style. I really love her public ASMR specifically. Her public ASMR is so good. She does it. I also like, I love like different accents. If you can't tell, I like different accents of different things. I also watch a lot of Reiki on YouTube. I watch a lot of Reiki YouTube videos, especially for ASMR to go to sleep. Tip of the Moon is one of my favorite YouTubers. For that, and also, who else do I watch? Oh my god, I watch so many people. Maybe one day I'll just like go through literally just like everyone I watch, because I watch a lot of YouTube. Specifically ASMR and Reiki. I used to watch a lot of YouTube, but like not as much like just like ASMR, just like other stuff when I was younger. But now I mostly just use YouTube for ASMR. But I also do watch like Trisha Paytas, her ASMR content, and her podcast. I also watch podcasts on YouTube a lot. So I watch like Emergency Intercom, and I also watch The Wild and the Beautiful on YouTube, featuring Trixie and Katya. So those are my favorite podcasts also. Even though you didn't ask. Next question is if I have any tattoos and to show them. If I do, but I don't have any real tattoos. So I did the temporary tattoos because I do not have any. I am too scared and too indecisive to commit to a design or anything. So I just don't have any. I think about it a lot. I think about getting tattoos all the time. I have Pinterest boards of inspiration. I love other people's tattoos, but I myself do not have any yet. Possibly ever, we don't know. The next question is, do my friends know about my channel? And the answer is yes, I did. Kind of let them know about it, and I was like, I like started this, but after I posted a couple of videos, because I was like, I don't know, I just wanted to follow through a little bit before I was like, hey, go subscribe to this. So yeah, they know about it. They're really supportive. They're really nice. What made me start a channel? I had wanted to start one like for a while, and I just like kept putting it off for like whatever reason. For a while it was that like my iPhone storage was being weird and it wouldn't let me like film. I do have a real camera that I plan on filming with, but I'm still figuring it out, to be honest with you. I'm really quick at learning technology usually, but for some reason with like digital cameras, I don't know what it is. It's like I think it should be simple and straightforward, right? Like it usually is for me. Like I don't take very long to learn new interfaces or anything like that. But with my camera, when it comes to like recording videos and stuff like that, sometimes it just takes me a little bit longer to figure out what I'm doing and how to best do it. And that's why I'm still figuring out with this microphone how to make noise, how much noise I can make, you know, without it being too loud, especially for an ASMR video. And that's just kind of what got me to start it now, because I was like, well, my storage problem is no longer, because it kept showing no matter how much I deleted. That's just what I mean by storage problem. No matter how much I deleted, it would just keep showing that it was like basically almost all the way used. And then one day I looked and it was like I had like 200 gigabytes of fucking space, and I was like, exactly. So now we can film stuff and I'll delete it later, because once I upload it and everything. So yeah, we can make ASMR now. What got me into ASMR though is the next question, which is about like freshman or sophomore year of high school. I started to watch ASMR. I think it was like always, I think like me and my friends probably were like joking about it because it was on Vine. We saw it on Vine because that's where like I think I first ever saw it, and like we would make fun of it at first. I can't lie, because I was like, what, 13? But gentle whispering ASMR was really what got me into it. I really loved like hair play videos, and just like I just started to get into it because I actually used to really hate whispering in general, like borderline, I think like misophonia is the word for it, like basically almost that, where it just like, it like shook me to my core. Like it literally, like, I could feel it in my body. But the more I listened to it, the more I was like, I think I kind of like that actually, and I have never stopped. What are some countries I would like to visit? I would love to visit Brazil because my grandma is from there, and I've never been. My family's still there, even though she's passed. And yeah, I would really love to go there. I think it's really pretty. I'm still learning Portuguese, but we're learning, we're doing it. Another country I'd like to visit is Italy, of course. Italy is really pretty. I have been to England. I went to London, and I went to France. I went to Paris for a day. I went to Paris for a day during my London trip. But another country I would like to visit is Mexico. I'm in LA now, so I live pretty close to Mexico, so hopefully I will be going soon. Sometime soon. I want to go with my friends and stuff. But I would really love to go to Japan, and specifically go to Tokyo. I think that would be really fun. I've always wanted to do that. What are some of my favorite clothing stores? I shop online a lot at Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova is where I have like, I would say like most of my clothes that I wear. But also Target. Target has so many good clothes. Like, Target is very underrated right now, I would say, because the clothing is good quality, and it's cute, and it's not like an arm like an asshole, you know? What you can ask for. But I also like to shop at like Nordstrom Rack, because I like nice things. But yeah, I shop at TJ Maxx and like Marshalls and stuff like that a lot too, for most of my clothes. And next question is, do I have any pets? No. I wish I did. I think about it all the time. I want pets so bad. I didn't have pets growing up either. I had a dog for a month. My mom is allergic to cats and dogs, so we had an hypoallergenic dog for a month, and she was still allergic to that. We had a Bichon Frise. And yeah, that was really upsetting. I was like 7 years old, so it was really hard for me at the time. But whatever, you know. One day I think I'm gonna get cats first, because cats are a little bit easier to take care of, you know, there's still responsibility, but you know, with dogs you have to take them out and walk them every so hours. So I've taken care of a lot of dogs though, despite not having pets and despite not having anything. Like, I have taken care of a lot of people's animals, because I didn't have any on my own, so I always wanted them. I would always volunteer. What are some of my favorite books? My favorite books. Well, all-time favorite, of course, is like the Hunger Games series. That is just gonna be forever, I think, for me, because I read that when I was like 9 or 10, and it just is so iconic. I think it's just so well done. Forever will be my favorite. But I also, as I've gotten older, I really like non-fiction books more. Either personal essays, kind of poetic, kind of in that sense, or short stories in that way, or stuff that's just like about the world, in general. Specifically, I do love like Joan Didion bell hooks, I'm trying to think of like other books that I was reading at the moment, but I cannot name any, so oopsie. But yeah, like kind of self-help-ish books, almost. I used to be really into self-help books. Now I'm kind of more self-help adjacent, where it's more just like I like to listen or read, because I do audiobooks too, but I like to just read about people who are having a miserable time in life. I like to commiserate when I read, I guess. And do I watch any anime or read any manga, right? I used to try and get into manga when I was really younger. Anime I don't really watch, I have to be honest. I'm not into like a lot. I have watched anime though. I'm just not really into the action ones for some reason, like Black Butler or like One Piece or just any of the other big ones I can't think of right now. I'm more into the super girly ones. Like I watched Run Host Club. I think the one that I'm thinking of is called Full Moon, and it's like this girl who's like, I think she's like a werewolf or something like that. I don't even know. Or she's a vampire. I don't know. Stuff like that I actually really enjoy. But yeah, it's very specific for me and what I like. But I do really love the ones that I do. But it's been a while since I've watched those actually. But I'm not like opposed. Next question. Next question is, what is my biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve. Okay, so you know when you're walking on the sidewalk and say you're alone. Let's say, because this is me a lot of the time, okay? You're walking by yourself on a sidewalk. A normal sidewalk. There's a group of people coming at you. 3 or more individuals. 3 or more, okay? Even 2 sometimes, but I'm gonna be generous today. It's 3 or more individuals coming at you, taking up the entire sidewalk. Now there's strips of grass. I will admit, there's strips of grass on either side, right? But you know, the courteous thing to do when you're walking in public as a group, and you're walking and you see that you're going to cross paths with another stranger or strangers, even worse, you kind of consolidate as a group. You don't continue to be a wall coming towards that person. People have no situational awareness, have no public awareness. That's my biggest pet peeve, is when they don't move, when they just like, they assume that you as the one person are going to move out of the way. Or even worse, like, okay, I'm gonna try to not generalize when I say this, but a lot of time I want to body check people, and I want to body check men, because the men who do not move out of the way, it enrages me. It enrages something in me, because you think I'm just gonna move out of the way for you. And it's not that like I expect everyone to move out of the way for me, but it's like there's a certain arrogance to it, you know what I mean? Because I try to be considerate. I try to be considerate of everyone around me when I'm in public. I'm not trying to get in your way. I'm not trying to mess up your day. I'm not trying to run into you. I'm not trying to have a thing. And that's what really irritates me, I think, about it. Is like, so you can see me coming at you, are you just gonna run into me? Like, do you have no care about yourself? What? It's just, oh my god, I'm trying to, like, it happens frequently. Not a lot, but it happens enough that I talk about it many times, because it pisses me off every time. When I'm walking and a group of people just assume that I'm gonna move out of the way for them. That's a big pet peeve. But you know what another pet peeve is? You get 2 today. My other pet peeve is when you're at the self-checkout. And you know the nice self-checkouts where they have the conveyor belt at the end, so you don't have to, like, if you have more than, like, you know, fucking 5 items at the self-checkout, you can actually, like, have them go down the belt and go down to the bagging area to later bag them, and you don't have to worry and, like, also have everything be crammed in a small space. My biggest pet peeve, this happens to me when I'm grocery shopping, because I'll go to the nice, I will wait for the nice ones, right? And I'm courteous of people around me because I recognize I'm not the only person alive. I'm not the only person inhabiting this space that I'm in this world, ever. So it's, I don't know, just be considerate of people. So I wait until the person in front of me is done. And when I say done, I mean has finished bagging or is putting the last item in the bag and is about to leave. Not they just paid and are going to bag their items. Some people will do this and will just, it rushes the person bagging. And you know, maybe it doesn't take that long, but it doesn't take that long, but it's the principle of it. It's the principle of it, right? Because here I am, I'm trying to finish it out for you. I'm not trying to be a dick, but here you are rushing me. But this happens to me. This has happened to me a couple times, but it pisses me off even more when it happens when there's another self-checkout lane that is open, that is the same thing, just as nice, with the conveyor belt, but you chose to start ringing up your items as I'm still bagging. I haven't even started bagging, and you chose to start ringing up your items on this lane when there's one right directly next to you. Perfectly fine, perfectly open, no issue. And you're gonna come into my lane and rush me? Oh my god, I'm sorry. It just, like, oh my god. But in the moment, of course, always, I'm an anxious person, so I'm trying to get all my stuff in. But once I get out, I start to get angry. And I'm like, why was I rushing? Like, that person has no. Also, they're not saying hurry up or anything, but it's just the implication of it. You know what I mean? Like, have some class, have some je ne sais quoi. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Thoughts on 420. Thoughts on 420. We love 420. 420 over here. Moi, yes, of course. Also, I live in California, so yeah. But Virginia, it's still only medical, which is stupid. My goals for my channel, so I really just want to, like, kind of grow my subscriber count, pretty much. I want to kind of just experiment with content and the variety. Oh my gosh, and the variety of what I am making. Like I said, I want to do maybe, like, some role plays and stuff like that. I did, like, theater and stuff growing up, and I have, like, a modeling book. I was thinking about, like, maybe doing stuff in there from there, but ASMR version. Yeah, I just have, like, a bunch of different ideas and stuff like that. I have a lot of different interests and creative passions that I feel like could also be translated into ASMR relaxing content, you know? So that's also part of why I wanted to start this, also going back to that question. So yeah, that's kind of where my goals are at right now, just also to be consistent with posting. It's kind of a big one for me, as someone with ADHD who will just do all these projects and then abandon them. I'm trying not to abandon this, but I'm doing pretty good so far. What are any big plans for the rest of 2024? Any big plans? no. I don't really have any major plans other than like try to get a job and continue doing this. Hopefully, I don't know, just do something that really I don't know what my plans are for the rest of 2024, and isn't that crazy? But I just hope that it's good. What is my biggest achievement so far? I would say, so my biggest achievement so far, I would say, is probably moving across the country. Just because, like, also I didn't really know anyone here, so making friends and making my own kind of place here has been, I would say, really, really incredible, especially as someone, I used to have kind of like borderline agoraphobia, of where it's like I was just very anxious to be in public, and just I'm a very avoidant person when it comes to stuff like that and just doing things for myself. So I feel like I'm living here is what I've always wanted to do, so doing this has been very much for myself, and I feel like that's a really huge achievement, because I don't feel like maybe I wouldn't have done that a while ago. But also I did just graduate college. I graduated college with a degree in communications, concentration in new media. It's like social media, basically. So yeah, I also wanted to start this channel because social media and stuff, so I've always been interested in it. Anyways, what are some of my favorite movies? I also love like TV shows. I will say I do think I like TV shows more than movies. But I do love movies. And I do have AMC A-list. I love to go to the AMC and see Nicole Kidman frequently. But some of my favorite movies. Sorry, I also like wrote down answers here so I wouldn't forget stuff. My favorite movies, Spring Breakers. Spring Breakers is so freaking good. If you haven't seen that movie, it is so funny. It is very inappropriate. It is very not safe for work. It's really funny. I think people don't understand that that's a comedy, that it's meta. Anyways, there's moi, I love it. But another movie, like Girl Interrupted with Winona Ryder, Brittany Murphy, Angelina Jolie, Whoopi Goldberg, am I right? Is Whoopi Goldberg in that movie? I think so. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. No, yeah, right? We'll double check that. The Bling Ring is so good. There's no Watson in it. Tessa Farmiga. I think that's how her name is pronounced. Don't hold me to it. Another movie I love is Hustlers. Hustlers is amazing. It is such a good movie if you haven't seen it. Bottoms. I love Bottoms. So freaking funny. Rachel Sennett and Iowa Debris, especially together. Hilarious. Black Swan. Black Swan is so good. Psychological thriller moment. The last movie I'm gonna mention is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. First, or Roger Rules. Both are amazing, incredible. I think just very accurate depictions of middle school and what it feels like to be that age. It is incredible. amazing. Mwah. So now, next question is, have I had my wisdom teeth removed? What was it like if I did? But I have not had my wisdom teeth removed. I need to. I need to schedule that. And to be honest, I'm scared. The person who asked this said that they were scared. We're in this together. We're in the scared boat together, basically. I don't know, it just freaks me out to get teeth yanked out of my head, okay? But one day will happen. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. Isn't it just America that does that? I don't know. I heard that once, but like on the internet, so it might not be true. But like, I swear to God, it's really an American thing and nowhere else. Maybe I'm lying. I don't know. It probably is a thing other places, but I don't know. It's like I haven't had tooth pain, so it's like, is it really necessary? I don't want to get things ripped out of my head. What was my favorite subject at school? Theater, probably. Just because it was fun to act and it was fun to just do weird shit and feel like I could basically do anything and say anything and whatever. I really love theater and musical theater in general. Sometimes I do like to read like plays and stuff like that too, but yeah, and I mean, I did like communications. Communications is really interesting to me, especially going into like gendered communications and stuff like that. I think that's really intriguing, and just like I'm really interested in like conflict communication, if that makes sense, and just dissecting kind of where things go wrong and conversations to initiate a conflict between people, and where that misunderstanding starts to occur, basically. And that's kind of the things that were really interesting to me in school. But anyways, now this next question is really, really interesting to me. How would I advise kind of like a small town how to catch a bear in the animal control, and how to catch a bear on the loose in a small town? Now, you know, I don't know much, but you know, maybe you just gather up a bunch of those ambulances. You'd be like, everyone get out, there's a bear, you need to leave. Or you say like, stay in your houses, and you tranquilize until you locate the bear. Have everyone go around in the ambulances, be like, stay in your places, stay in house, in the premises of where the bear is. Tranquilize the bear, get it out of there. And that's just my take on that, because I think that's how you do it, right? I don't know. I'm not in animal control. Bears really scare me. And also, I mean, it would also depend on what color the bear is, because loud noises, depending on if it's a black bear or a brown bear, now that can have an impact. Do I know the differences in what they mean? No. Should I? Probably. We had bear incidents actually in Virginia, where there was like a bear that would come up to the schools. And when I was like in elementary school, and they still have bear problems now. Like, bears are not like just a here thing. They're in Virginia too. And I just still don't know. Still couldn't tell you what the difference is. And I know one of them you're supposed to like yell at them and scare. I think that's brown bears. I think brown bears you're supposed to scare. Black bears you don't fuck with, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Next, what is my dream job? So my dream job is a little hard to explain because I want to do everything and anything. I want to do music. I've been recording music and teaching myself how to produce music the past couple of years, and just writing songs and recording and everything. But I also, of course, like I said, I did theater. Like, I want to do acting and stuff like that. And I was trying to do auditions and stuff out here for a little bit, but you know, after a while, I kind of realized, like, yeah, like, as an actor, you don't really have much say in what you're doing. You basically just hope for any role that you can get, and you don't have a say in whether or not the writing is shit or not. And I also write and stuff like that, so I feel like I wear a lot of different creative hats, and I want to do a lot of stuff. I want to write, I want to act, I want to be in stuff. I want to do music. Just a lot of different things. But basically just within entertainment and creative stuff in general. Got my degree in like social media and communications, because, you know, that just kind of helps with it in general, and also I can do creative things with that, even if it isn't directly just for my own kind of creative path in like music career or like my acting career or whatever I'm doing. Because yeah, I want to do voice acting, I want to do like a bunch of stuff. So I mean, like, I just want to do a lot of different things that are all different from each other, but also all connected. It's hard to just hone everything into what I am and who I am as an artist, I guess. I don't know. It's definitely, there's a balance to it. There's a balance that I'm still figuring out. It's still up in the air. Next question is, what are some of my favorite foods? I definitely love pizza. I'm very basic. I love pizza. I love like chicken tenders. Chicken tenders are like genuinely one of my favorite things. But I like a good chicken tender. I'm very specific. I love Cane's. I do, but I also love like Popeyes. I love Popeyes. Jack in the Box has some pretty good ones. Ones that I don't really mess with, KFC. Sorry, KFC. Your chicken is just not that good. And that's fried chicken, I get it. So is Popeyes, but I get the tenders. I'm very particular. But I love tenders. I love chicken in general. I love Italian food, Mexican food. I could eat burritos all the time. I could eat carne asadas all day. Yeah, just anything like cheesy, to be honest. I will be all over. I also have a huge sweet tooth, so especially with ice cream is like, it's bad for me. But yeah. What is some of my favorite music? So I listen to a lot of different stuff, just a lot of different genres, but I mostly listen to like hip hop and like, but like alternative hip hop and like R&B, rap, pop ish, if that kind of gives you an idea. Some of my favorite artists are like Ariana Grande, Charlie XCX, Mauna Leo, BK the Ruler, Lana Del Rey, Rico Nasty, Baby X Sosa, Grimes, those are like City Girls, Megan Thee Stallion, Flo Milli, Lotto. Like, I really love female rap, a lot for sure. FK Twigs. I love FK Twigs. I love a lot of just the girlies. And also just a lot of gay music. You know, I love Chaperone. I do. Troye Sivan, I love. Yeah, I love a lot of different stuff. But, because music is one of my favorite things ever. And, do I play any instruments? So I play a little bit of piano, less of guitar than piano. But I want to learn more and actually be able to play guitar and actually play more piano because, like, slash keyboard, whatever. Because that's what I have, and that's my keyboard is how I can produce, because it also has the little drum pads too. So, still kind of learning that, but I was learning like guitar when I was really young, and again, I just didn't follow through in it. So, but I have an electric guitar that I just never play really. Oopsie. And last question is, do I play any sports? No. Did I play sports growing up? A lot of them. I wasn't good at any of them. I'm not very athletic. I am not an athletic or competitive person in that sense, really. I did play like soccer, tennis, I did dance, I did gymnastics, I did softball, I tried to play a little bit of basketball, sucked at that. Did I say tennis already? Tennis was the most fun though, I'd say. So is gymnastics. I really like gymnastics. I still do like yoga and stuff like that, so that's like what's most similar. I would really love to do gymnastics and be able to do a lot of different cool things. I'm still trying to get my flexibility back. I had like a whole weird like thing with my body where just like, I think I had like a psychosomatic kind of like shutdown where all my muscles were just like, what if we could no longer be flexible, even though I was just about to get my splits? So it's been a process getting back to where I was, but that was a year ago. That's a different story. But yeah, so sports I don't really do, and I don't like watching them. I was always like that. Like, my friends always wanted to go watch the football games, like in high school and stuff. I had no interest, because like I would go if it was just like, oh, we go and we just hang out and we talk. But no, they like want to cheer and they want to actually get into it, and it's like, girl, I don't care about them. I just want to gossip. I just want to gab. So yeah, not exactly a sports queen, but who's to say in the future I won't, maybe. Who's to say in the future? Maybe I will. I don't know. I don't think so. Not likely. However, I won't say never. I won't. So that is pretty much it for today. This is a little bit longer than my other two videos, so yay. But yeah, if you liked this, please make sure to give it a like, comment below if you enjoyed it. Also, if you have any other questions, thank you so much if you did ask questions. That's so, again, I'm so honored. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit more. I'm gonna try to continue posting more. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try to continue posting more. Still figuring out my whole kind of posting and uploading schedule and whatnot. So